Boy, do we have a special treat for you today. Charles Fazzino is a world-renowned artist that focuses on 3D art pieces. His work captures the energy of cities, celebrations, and in this case, sporting events. His work is being featured at the MLB All-Star Game here in Atlanta. So Charles is joining us this morning. He's in town with a look at his artwork. He's brought it in studio for us, which is truly special. So Charles, it's so good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, so the real star of the show here. I mean, come on. Look at this. Tell us what you brought today.
So this is part of my art collection that we'll be showing at All-Star Village at the Art of Baseball. You can see a whole collection. I have 8-foot bats. I have full-size bats. This is the home plate that's going to be on the field for the ceremonial first pitch. These are the limited editions that are all cut and glued in my studios in New York. And we put together this whole baseball collection to dazzle people and get them into the All-Star game.
You know what? Dazzle is the right word for this. It really is. And just so personalized. Like looking at this, you recognize the buildings that you've selected. I mean, you got Hotlanta right there on a billboard. And it's stunning work. It's stunning from a distance, but then you get up close to it and you realize, you know, all these intricate little details. So how do you do this?
So I loved pop-out books as a kid. So my parents were artists and I'm from New York. And I really wanted, when I decided to become an artist, I really wanted to do three-dimensional pieces that look like my pop-out books. And it kind of segued into this over the years. And it's a whole process. I do an original drawing or painting for MLB. I send it to them. They approve the line. Then it goes on to, I make handmade prints of them in my studios in New York. I work as a team with other artists that are helping me cut and glue these all by hand with an X-Acto knife, tweezers, putting these all together, and each one is unique.
Wow, the process that goes into this. So give us an idea of how long something like this takes you to create.
Oh, there's days of work on each piece. And the bigger the piece, the more intense it takes. Like, for instance, the home plate. That is a whole week of cutting, gluing, pasting, shooting it with car glaze, and then embellishing them with all the Swarovski crystals.
Oh my gosh.
We use real Swarovski crystals to give them bling. So all the artworks that I do, all go through this process of 3D, whether it's my baseball collection, my football collection for the NFL, whatever it is.
Well, and that's the thing too, is folks might be looking at this saying, I recognize his work from different places. I mean, you really have done work for all kinds of events. We've seen it in different galleries. I feel like we've even seen it. I mean, this is what you do.
Yes.
We see your work all over the place.
Yeah, so it's been very well received, even in other countries. And I think because people really connect with my work, because it's artwork that you can understand. You look at it, makes you feel good. And I really try to emulate the city and bring out the theme and the essence of a city. So when you look at Atlanta, you know that it's Atlanta. I try to bring out all the best of the city, and that's what I bring through in the artwork.
It's just stunning. You nailed it. The skyline, even little things like in here, I see the statue of Bobby Cox. You got an ice cream cart right there. I mean, it's just fantastic, and I feel like you really did capture the essence of
and it's the whole battery complex on this piece. And obviously the city is much farther back, but using artistic license, I really tried to bring it across. And in the baseball collection, you'll also see hand-painted baseballs. I'm working on hand-painted helmets, equipment, and that you can look at. I have the official poster, and I did the program cover.
Wow.
So I'll be signing the program covers and the official posters the whole time at the Art of Baseball.
That's awesome. So how can we get in? Okay, so through Tuesday, you're going to be out there?
Yes, I'll be there signing every day, and I can talk about the artwork to people who want to understand more about it and see the whole collection. I give them a tour.
Yeah, that's fantastic to get to hear about it from the artist himself, the pro himself. Yeah, you really can't beat that. I want to ask you one more thing. When I saw you were coming in and I looked up your artwork and realized who you were and the art that you create, it sparks joy in everyone who sees it. You said, people fall in love with it. It makes them happy. What about for you as the artist? Like, does this spark joy for you to do this and to know what you're bringing to so many people?
It really does. I mean, I think that it makes me feel good that I'm making other people feel good. And when it was really evident was during COVID.
Yeah.
We would get calls of at my studio, and that, how people would be at home, stuck in their homes, and how it made them feel good because you actually really could get intimate with the artwork. It's there in your house, and you can look at it and really study it out. And people always said it made them feel good. It gave them an uplifting feeling.
Yeah, I think that nails it.
Yeah.
It really does. And it's so beautiful, but yet it's approachable. It's artwork that feels approachable and fun and colorful and in places that we know and love. I mean, it's just fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when people look at artwork and they're intimidated by it, or they see an art gallery and they're not sure about it, my artwork is approachable, exactly what you said, and it's something that we can all understand it. And I think, our art should be like that. It should give you, make you feel emotional.
Love this.
Yeah.
All right, Charles, thank you so much for coming in, for bringing this to the studio,
Thank you.
Of course, and it's so good to have you here in Atlanta for this as well.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, we appreciate that. And you can see Charles's artwork in person. Visit the Art of Baseball section in the All-Star Lounge. He mentioned he'll be there through Tuesday, so if you pop in through there, you might have a chance to get to meet Charles and talk about some of his work and just get to know him a little bit. That's located right near the MLB shop. You can also check it out online at Fazzino Art, or Fazzino.com, that is. That's his website. And we'll have all of this for you up on our website, fox5atlanta.com. Incredible work. It's 9:20 now. Coming up on Good Day Atlanta, speaking of the MLB